Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to Safely to Shore, presented by Lighthouse Esports, the show where two idiots look towards an expert for guidance in the esports and content creation world. I'm Candidate 3K, and joining me today is... all that business junk is great and all, John, but did you know that today's guest and I, we used to actually play Fortnite duos together? And let me tell you, those were surely better days.
Honestly, dude, that's actually really awesome. Introducing our first guest on Safely to Shore. He's here to help you grow your brand with esports. Well, please welcome your boy NullPenguin.
We started? Or is this just a test run?
Dude, this guy, man. Yes, we started.
Yes. Dude.
You're supposed to be the expert. You're supposed to be the expert, man. You don't even know that we're starting. Oh, there's no way you don't know that we're starting, man. There's no way. Oh my god. Yeah, please welcome
joking, right? You're joking, right?
Yes, we started, man. Oh
no
my god.
I hopped off to go put a shirt on.
There's no way.
I hopped off to put a shirt on.
No, we asked you 4 times that you were ready. There's no way. There's no way we asked you 4 times.
I didn't respond, did you maybe consider?
Oh god, bro. Wow.
Alex, if I didn't respond, did you maybe consider to think of
This is why we put you on for the pilot episode. This is exactly why. Because of stuff like this. Honestly,
did you not think of, oh, hey, maybe he wasn't responding. He's not here.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, bro. Okay. How about this? We'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. Tell us a little bit about your background and why, after not knowing that we're starting, we should listen to you in the first place. Please, just enlighten us. We need to know now. Honestly, we're lost. We're really lost.
All right. Well, I'm not sure if you've already mentioned or not, but, I started in the collegiate space back with CERD, a company I started with one of my good friends, Varun, and this was meant to bridge the collegiate esports industry together. We were connecting students with college coaches, and eventually we got acquired by eFuse and kind of just took off from there, and I've just been working with a lot of different people, getting a lot of different industry insights, mostly towards the marketing and branding side, but, touching other bases here and there.
That's great. See, actually, what we bring you on today because we want to talk about branding and how to grow your brand and connect yourself into the esports space. We've got a lot of people that follow us currently that are younger players or they're younger content creators. A lot of them in the Fortnite space. And I think the Fortnite space as a whole really, really struggles with branding themselves and growing their brand. I mean, they all have the same highlight videos. They all have the same anime profile picture. And I just don't know if that's how they're going to be able to grow their brand. So hopefully today, you can kind of clear the way and explain how they can grow their brand.
Yeah, so essentially, when it comes to growing your brand, you're going to want to find some sort of unique sub-niche, or you really just want to find your audience, right? Think about it. What do you want to do? Do you want to, what type of audience you want to cater to? Just know who your market is, know what you're trying to cater towards, and then build yourselves around it. If you don't know what you're trying to cater towards, and in your mind you're like, oh, I just want to create, like an org, we're going to play competitive Fortnite and we're just going to win, Like, sure, that's good and all, but, who are you trying to cater to? Are you trying to cater to like, super high competitive players, talking about like ages 18 plus, or like, are you going to try to go down the content creator route? And if you're going down either or route, create a plan for that. If you're going down the content creator route, what type of individuals are you trying to appeal to? What age group, what type of content are you trying to create? And there's just so many sub niches in different categories. And I think where a lot of these new teams or organizations fail is they don't properly define the market that they're trying to target. And if you don't have that defined, then you're just kind of doing content all over the place and nothing specific for one category.
Right. I see
so
a
basically
lot.
What you're saying. Oh no,
go ahead.
Okay. So basically what you're saying is just like bottom line, just have a sense of direction of where you want to take your brand. So like if somebody wanted to say perhaps start on TikTok or things like that.
Oh, Jake's Infinite. Oh, sorry.
This idiot.
I have a cold. Yeah.
You might need to do something about that, man.
I have a cold.
Honestly. Okay. But yeah, though, you want to start your brand on TikTok and maybe branch out a little bit. You just want like to have a sense of direction. Is basically what you're saying.
Yeah, essentially sense of direction and kind of know like, what you're trying to target. If I'm trying to create, something like Boomer Clan or something, and I'm I'm about to be the next Silver Snipers, I think that they're called, right? The super old CS:GO team or whatever.
Yeah, my dad.
I'm not right. What?
Yeah, my dad's 70. Yeah, he plays.
Your dad?
Yep.
Cap.
No, it's true.
There's no way.
Yeah, no, he's the lead offer. Yeah.
All right. Anyways, there's no way, Alex. There's no way. That's absurd. Anyways,
Hey, nice camera.
where was I? What happened? Sensor? Okay.
This
Going back there. Yeah,
Connected. I disconnected.
Nice.
Disconnected.
Hey, nice camera.
But yeah, if I'm like trying to cater towards older people and trying to get like older people in the team, I'm not gonna necessarily turn my content around mind-numbing crazy Fortnite edits on TikTok. I'm gonna go on Facebook. No, I'm kidding. But like I'm gonna find different avenues.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you just gotta define your audience and then funnel acquisition sources catered for your audience.
You're saying that brand presence and who your brand surrounds is really important.
Agreed. Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So what are some ways that you can grow that brand presence in a quick manner?
Yeah,
because I'm not trying to waste time. I want to be the best as soon as possible.
Right. Well, I mean, patience is a virtue, obviously.
Nah.
All right.
Nah. This is 2021. Instant gratification, baby.
Right, and on the topic of instant gratification, TikTok, man. I'm sure everyone at one point in their lives has done a report in school on the human attention span and how social media and everything is shortening it, which is 110% true, I find myself being extremely, any spare time I have, it's on TikTok, man. And TikTok is short, quick, easy, instant gratification content like you just mentioned, Alex. And if you really want to grow your own brand rapidly, I would 110% tell you to get on TikTok. TikTok, man. If you're not on it, but you know what it is, you are doing something wrong, bro.
Right.
And TikTok has a level of just engagement that we've never seen before compared to any other platforms. And you can get your point across, message across very quick. And I like to think of it as kind of the elevator pitch for your brand. Your TikTok should, start and just kind of be like an elevator pitch for your brand. Quick 30, 45-second video, highly entertaining, hook for the audience, grab, reel them in, and then from TikTok you can move them over to other stuff like Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and everything. No one wants to watch your stream, and I hate to say it, no one wants to watch your stream, no one wants to see your brand unless you have something of value to offer.
Right.
And even if you do have something of value to offer, you have to market it in a way of such, right? And I'm not gonna go out and get hundreds of thousands of viewers by providing a crap ton of value on like a long Twitch stream or like a lot of like just you're new in the space, man.
Right.
Like people don't have the attention span. People want to know what's the value you can give me. You have 10 seconds, go. And if you can't prove yourself in those 10, 20 seconds, then you're not going to acquire as many individuals.
Okay, so you want to be original. You want to provide quick content that's easy to digest.
Correct.
But how do you get it to go viral? I see every day a ton of just reposting and stealing other people's clips, and that goes viral on TikTok all the time. But I'm a Fortnite player. I crank 90s. I throw in some music. I say a funny joke. I call someone dog water. That video gets 10 views. I spent an hour on that video.
You say that you're absolutely trash. You say that you're actually
Shut up, bro. I 1v1 you and I destroy you every single time.
I don't know if it's been mentioned, but I have some history with Alex over here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We used to be old duo partners, baby, and I used to still destroy him. Exactly.
We won yes. Oh, he's gone.
Oh,
Oh, he's back. He's back.
I'm back. My bad. Everything just froze for a sec.
No, you're okay.
Hey, I mean, I'm NA West, and I used to hop on NA East, and I destroy Alex,
true.
with 90 ping.
You don't have any proof. You don't
I
have
have
any
recordings.
proof.
I literally have recordings.
Hey, all right. So, move it. Let's just move past that. What do I do to make my TikTok content go viral?
All right. Well, first of all, once you've determined what your niche is, again, when it comes to anything, if you don't know what your market is, you're not going to perform very well. So find how you can reach out to your market on TikTok. TikTok has such a unique algorithm to where, it caters your taste. If you like gaming, your feeds can be filled with gaming and vice versa, blah, 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 whatever. Find what your niche you fit into on TikTok. And I like to think of the greatest minds copy. And, as you said, Alex, people, all the time they repost and those do really well. Granted, you're trying to build a reputable brand here. You don't want to just, slap someone else's clip, throw your watermark over it.
I'm not
Exactly. But what you are here to do is look at people's content similar to yours that have done really well. What can you do better? They have this content. What can you do better? What can you change? Look at Apple. Everyone's like, oh, Apple is terrible. They're no better than Android. Android did it like years ago. And you know what?
Well,
I'm an Android user. I'm an Android user. I have an Android. Full disclosure.
Right there. That's a OnePlus, ain't it?
Yes, sir. OnePlus 6T.
Yeah, I got a OnePlus 2, baby.
Hey, let's go.
I hate to say it, but
filthy Apple. No, I'm kidding.
If you're in the chat, you're interested in being a co-host. We actually have a spot open for episode 2 coming soon. We're getting rid of this one. So if you're interested, just DM me. My DMs are always open. I'd love to talk.
Oh my god.
But yeah, kind of going back to it, right? Yeah, these things have existed in the past, but Apple took the idea, innovated upon it, and made it better. They looked at the old idea and like, how can we make this better? How can we make this more user-friendly? How can we make this more appealing for people to use? And that is what exactly needs to be going through your brain when you were looking at other creators with similar content. And if you can do that and replicate it, you've already glossed over a large step, which is, what's working.
Right.
These creators they're going viral. This is working. If I make it better, if it doesn't work better, it's at least gonna work, right?
Yeah.
And
right.
Yep. And that's exactly what I've seen has kind of the best, I would say, impact towards growth in a short period of time. Find what's working from other creators in your similar niche and improve upon them.
Okay, let's say that I do get a video to blow up. I get one video to blow up. Because this has happened in my own content before. When I was a fool and I tried to make my own content, but I didn't have the time for it.
It's on YouTube, right?
No. I had a TikTok video that got 10,000 likes. It got a lot of views, and I tried to replicate that, and I never got the same sort of result. So if I do get a video to go viral, how do I keep that newfound energy and that community engaged on my page, and how do I get them to like come back?
Right. So specifically focusing on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Now, there are a couple things. When your video is currently going viral, look at the comments. TikTok has this great feature in where you can reply to comments with videos. Reply to the couple of the top comments with videos. And what that does is it creates kind of a funnel. It not only, people who've checked the comments and get interested in whatever the comment has to say, it drives more traffic to your other video, which in turn pushes the algorithm, boosts it even higher, right? Because you're initially flowing traffic from a video that's already going viral. But on top of that, it prompts users to go towards your page, which, that means there's a higher rate that they follow you. There's a higher chance that they view your other videos. I had a video for the eFuse company account, 2 million views. I knew it was going viral the first day.
Yeah.
Knew it was going viral the first day. Had about 300 JX in a minute. They're like, and I mean, let's see. It had, it had 2 million views. I started responding to comments and stuff with videos. And let's see, I chained, I think 7 or 8 videos, and they all got above 50K, I think. 2 million, I chained that into another one, 107K, chained to another one, 85K, chained that to another one, 81K, then 67K, 74K, 24K. And, I just ran out of things to chain.
Right.
And
right.
that's a lot of videos that I could chain right there.
Yeah.
So that's what I would recommend you do if your video is currently going viral. Now, specifically for TikTok in and of itself, you're going to want to also focus on, when did you post this video? What timings? Look at the analytics you're given. We're in a very data-driven world. Everything is digital, and your value is going to be found from the data that you were able to analyze, essentially. Mm-hmm. So look at the data that you're getting. What time period of the day are your followers the most active? What time does it seem like your videos are doing great? What's your watch time for particular videos? And Alex, like you mentioned, if you have a video that's viral, and let's say you didn't know that you should chain videos with the comments and stuff, afterwards try to recreate that video. See if you can make a series out of it. It did well for a reason, and series tend to do extremely well on pretty much any social platform, but TikTok specifically. And yeah, so look at analytics, make data-driven decisions. If your video is currently going viral, chain videos, respond to comments, interact with your audience. You want them to stay on your page as long as you can. Right. You want to be the center of attention. Make sure you can give them enough value to stay there.
Okay. So we all know that TikTok is one of those places where you can grow an audience quickly, but when you've got that audience, you got them engaged on your TikTok, how do you get them to another more sustainable platform? Like, for instance, I know a lot of Twitch streamers like to take TikToks of clips and stuff like that and then move that TikTok audience over to their Twitch. But I've seen a lot of people really struggle with that. What are you supposed to do to get people away from just the TikTok page? People are lazy. They don't like to click links.
Facts.
100%. And, going along the path of, people being lazy, you want to definitely have the least path of resistance when it comes to driving users towards your thing. And whether that, the lowest path is obviously, setting up a link tree or beacons or whatever it is. And there's not really much of another way, than that you can take for driving users towards other platforms. When it comes to funneling users from TikTok to these other platforms, see what additional value you can provide to them that you cannot specifically provide on TikTok. The Twitch streamers, they'll post funny clips and contents. A couple of that times you drop on someone's FYP page, same person 4 or 5 times, like, wow, this is some really funny content. I want to see more of this. You head over to their beacons, click on Twitch, you go there. Maybe add special perks on different things. If you're an org, add a special role for TikTok subscribers in your Discord. Different things. You're going to drive value from these, these other platforms, that of which you cannot provide on TikTok, which can be difficult, and you do have to be really creative when it comes to this. TikTok, seems like the dominant social media for growing your brand at the moment right now, especially gaming and esports centric brands. But there are ways to build more value, which you cannot get on TikTok. And it's just all a reason of, it's just the only fact is that you have to just keep them there. And the best way to do that is providing value.
So you'd say business account, set up the link with the business account. It just escaped me. Reward people for taking the steps to leave.
Agreed. Yes, 100%.
Okay.
Correct.
So, you've made your TikTok page. You've got people out of there. Is there a possibility that instead of leaving people and taking them somewhere else, or leading people and taking them somewhere else, you can stay on TikTok, just make TikTok content, and be able to sustain that as a career? I know a lot of people don't want to make YouTube videos. They don't want to stream. It's too much work. They simply want to make quick, funny skits and content on TikTok and be done with it. Do you think it's possible for people to make that their full-time thing?
Oh, 100%. And when a lot of people talk about, making TikTok your full-time career or, at least a side hustle, they're always like, the TikTok creator fund and whatnot, right? They're not going to keep it going indefinitely, or my views went down after TikTok creator fund, blah, blah, blah. First of all, yeah, you can make quite a lot of money from TikTok Creator Fund. Nobody knows how long they're going to keep that running. They are a relatively new brand. They are a relatively new social media platform. But the magic's really going to happen from brand deals, partnerships, other stuff that you do like that. A lot of YouTubers don't make, most of their revenue from just YouTube ads specifically. They'll make it from partners. I mean, take a look at Mr. Beast, right? He says, I mean, I've listened to a couple of his podcasts, and he says stuff like, "Oh, I'll break even from all my videos every single time." And if you look at just his YouTube potential revenue from like Social Blade and stuff, this man, is gonna lose money if he just counts
Right.
on just his YouTube video revenue, right? So brand deals, partnerships, get people to sponsor you, do ads in products you believe in from time to time, make partnerships. You have to treat it as a business. A lot of people, when they think about creating their own brand through and leveraging it through social media and stuff, they're like, wow, this is gonna be lots of fun. It's not, man. It's tough work.
It's still a
not
job.
fun.
It's still a job.
Yeah.
It's really not fun.
Exactly. It's a lot more than just playing the game, exporting your clips, editing them for like 30 minutes and just uploading them. That's like, man, you gotta do some actual business shit there, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Yeah.
So yeah, then just you've got to do that sort of business sort of stuff. And once you end up treating it like an actual business, then you'll be able to make more revenue. I mean, a lot of these people have literally LLCs, companies registered to what their brand is.
Right.
It's fun for a bit until you realize there is a lot of work that goes into it. And I mean, but all in all, it's work and play. It's a bit of both.
You gotta want it. You gotta want it. How do you find though? Like, if you're up and coming, you're actually pulling off good views, you got good content. How do you find those brand deals? How do you get brands interested in your content? Do they come to you, or is there a certain way that you need to go reach out to them? Do you need to hire an agent, a brand manager? How do you get brands interested in you? How do you get that money?
Got you.
Facts.
So yeah, when it comes to making money on any platform, or if your brand specifically, you're not going to necessarily have brands always reach out to you unless you had some sudden explosive growth, or you pulled like some sort of I don't know, crazy video that raked in millions of subscribers and you just blew up overnight. That's rare. In social media, in growing your brand, consistency is key, which means more than often, you're not going to see an explosive uptake of 1 million followers overnight. Now, which also means that brands won't necessarily reach out to you. To combat this, what you're going to want to do really is you want to take the first step. There's nothing wrong in reaching out and asking for sponsorship deals and reaching out to brands, being like, hey, I really like your product. I'd love to work with you. Is there something we can arrange? And even if it's like unpaid promos to the point where like, oh, hey, we're going to send you this product. Please do an unboxing stuff. The point is you're trying to build a relationship.
Right.
You want to build a relationship with the individuals that, you'd like to work with in the future. And it's all about building relationships, networking. And then once, you have a good relationship with these people, it'll just come over time. And to actually also build this relationship and take the steps to actually reach out to these individuals, you want to make sure, okay, does my brand fall and align with their goals and stuff, right? Look at what their mission is. If I'm reaching out to Razer, on a subsurface level, they want to make really great gaming products. They want to advertise those gaming products. And, ultimately their brand is these gaming products are going to make you play better.
Right.
How can you cater? Yeah. How can you cater and, provide what Razer needs? You have to be mutually beneficial to have a proper relationship that can be sustained, so you can have more of these brand deals, partnerships, and get that money.
Talking more about money. Like I noticed that like a lot of TikTokers will be like, oh, like as soon as I sign up for the Creator Fund, my viewership will go.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that too.
Typically. Do you think that's typically what happens with people that sign up for the Creator Fund, or do you think that's just all like just an old saying?
Well, I have an idea.
I
have an idea on that one too. I think a lot of that has to do with having like one-off content and one-off videos that actually blow up. I think if you have like a very active following and your following is consistently coming back to you, like Anish makes a really, really good point in having series. That's something that people will come to your page to see every day. If you have that sort of video and like you've got 50,000 followers and they're consistently coming to see that type of video, it won't matter if your For You page views go down because you've got views coming in from your following. But if you don't have those views from your following, and like you can see it in your analytics page how many of your views come from followers, how many of your views come from the For You page. If those views come from your following instead, it's not going to matter, and then it'll get boosted anyway because you'll interact with your community through
Absolutely.
who's already following you. That's what I think. I don't know how you feel about it, Noel, but that's what it does in my brain. That's what I think about it.
Yeah, you're definitely right. In one sense there. What I've kind of seen from other, TikTokers, there's some really, really good TikTokers out there that do data-driven decisions. I think Ben the Mite is one of Ben the Mite, something like that. Is one of them. Very amazing TikToker. Does a lot of statistical analysis, very data-driven decisions, and him and a couple other, notable TikTokers, who teach you to kind of grow your TikTok essentially, have repeatedly proven and shown that joining the partner program does not lower your views. TikTok doesn't reduce the pool of FYP users it pushes your content out to. And I don't necessarily know, why people have, the views going down or whatnot. But one of my hypotheses is that individuals tend to churn out more videos or less complacent. They're like, oh, time to make easy money. I'm going to be churning out like 7-8 videos, and these videos, lower in quality because they're like, I want to get as many views as I can, as much money as I can. So I'm going to push a lot of content. But when you push a ton of content more than you already are doing, that can sometimes trade off for quality, which again means that, people don't want to see your videos.
Right.
Exactly. But yeah, I don't necessarily think joining the creator fund drops your views at all. We have data-driven analysis to prove that it doesn't. And if more, but I mean, I could be wrong on this. TikTok is a platform that changes so rapidly. Its algorithm literally kills me, man. You have to stay on top of it, dude. It changes every month. It feels like 1 month I'll be getting views at least 10K on a video, and the next 2 weeks I won't even break 500 views.
Yeah.
And it is frustrating at times.
Yeah.
You fall into that. And what I've noticed is that it looks like TikTok has this thing called carried momentum, where if you have repeated videos that do very, very well, it seems as if it gets pushed out to a larger pool of initial FYP users, but the opposite holds true as well.
Right, it's almost like a track record. If you're consistently doing well, almost like the new score that Twitch is putting out, their safety score for
Brand
streamers.
safety score.
I think it's sort of the same thing. It's like if you're consistently making good content, you're getting good views. Obviously, you're doing something right. Let's reward you and show it to more people. And then, like you said, it's the opposite, in which if your videos are dudding, you'll notice that you get less views. I've actually, in my own analytics, I've seen that sort of thing where it's like it's the same sort of video every time, and it's pretty stagnant with how many people it shows, regardless of the comments or the likes, because I know that boosts videos tremendously. But if it's the same thing, even if that video has more likes or more comments, it won't go anywhere. Almost like TikTok knows, and it's like it's putting you in jail.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
100%. And with that kind of comes a discussion of the myth of shadow ban.
Ooh, not shadow ban.
I'm shadow ban.
Do you think it's a real thing?
It's really difficult to say. There is, again, I'm a very data-driven person. I do have a tech background, and I love data. Needless to say, if I haven't said data-driven for the 17th billion times so far.
Hey, it's good to make decisions based in facts.
Exactly. But, what happens when those facts are cloudy and you have support from either side that proves it,
Right.
That's when, it's difficult to say whether TikTok is, actually actively doing a thing like shadow ban or not. Now, the one thing they do have hiked up in the past apparently is like a quote unquote review time period of your video before it gets pushed out to the FYP.
Yes.
And, some users have seen stuff where their video doesn't specifically get pushed out to the FYP at all. And that could potentially mean because, your video was under review and for some reason TikTok's bot or, their team, I don't even know how it works behind the scenes. I'm assuming it's some sort of algorithm, right?
Yeah.
Just was like, nah, your videos, we're not pushing it out. But who knows? All you can kind of do is create good quality TikTok content, good hooks, reel your audience in, post in proper timings regarding to your analytics, make sure that video quality is 1080p or higher, and even though TikTok compresses at 720p, but just do everything right by the textbook, and your video theoretically should get approved. But yeah, there's kind of circling back to it. There's not really any solid evidence on either side that proves whether shadow banning is real or not.
See, because what I see that happens on TikTok all the time is that people will typically make TikTok and like push out the narrative that TikTok is like a person, like they'll place a personnel on TikTok, and they'll say that TikTok isn't pushing out my videos, or not only that, but they'll say that me personally, I don't believe that TikTok is like, oh yeah, little Jimmy right here, yeah, like yeah, no, these videos are kind of shit, so I'm not gonna push these videos out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that typically happens. Like, I'm kind of data driven too. I just don't see like how and why that would happen, me personally. But also like the people that also are like, oh no, you just make trash content, bro. That doesn't really help either, because that discourages people from like keep going and pushing out videos and stuff like that. So typically what I usually say to the people that think that they're shadow banned, I say just keep making videos.
Yeah, and you're 100%
really can do.
Exactly, you're all 100% right there. And sometimes what also helps is recreating your most viral video. Think of it kind of as like a stimulus check to your TikTok.
Stimulus, get that
stimmy. Yeah,
I think
like
there's also like there's a time period in which you have like, I don't know, a 4 to 6 hour window for your TikTok to gain traction. If it doesn't get enough traction in that time period, it's not gonna go anywhere. I almost feel like there's like a train in which it will hit a station if you don't get enough people onto it.
Yeah, no, I really like that analogy, and kind of what a lot of people have formulated the algorithm to kind of look like. And I mean, obviously, they're never going to open source it or show it to the public. It's their secret sauce.
It literally is why the app does as well as it does.
Exactly. Yeah. So it is all speculative, but when a lot of people speculate the same thing, you might be onto something. I'd hope, unless it's just a rumor, but essentially kind of what people have speculated TikTok's algorithm looks like is it'll push your video out to an initial pool of FYP users. If a certain amount of people interact with it based on whatever the interaction score is through comments, likes, types of comments will include emojis, exclamation marks, blah blah blah, whatnot, it will push it higher. And then if you hit that minimum threshold in that FYP pool, you'll move over to the next and the next, and these pools keep getting bigger and bigger until your video goes viral. Now, that's kind of how people envision the algorithm to be, and no one's gonna ever know.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Okay. So time to throw in every video, react with the spinning monkey emoji. Make sure you use the emoji. If you made it this far in the video, please comment great banana with the great banana emoji, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Watch the video over 4 times, press copy link 3,000 times, and leave your phone running overnight on the video.
Hey, make sure to do what the sound says. Hit it 3 times. Share it to your Instagram story.
Otherwise, you're gonna die, guys. Tonight.
Otherwise, I'm getting off. I'm never streaming on TikTok again.
Have you seen those people where like, oh, if you don't press share and copy link, you'll die, and they have like 570K likes.
Yeah, exactly, but it works. That's the problem. Dude, that's what I don't get about it. Is that if you like just blatantly show that you're just trying to eat views, you get views. Like, I don't want to stoop to that level, but I also want people to look at my videos.
Yeah.
So it's really conflicting.
It is
on whether to go do it or not.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do what you got. No, I'm kidding.
No, I mean, you gotta do it.
Look at it, because like the thing is that if you do that, anybody who does that can't do anything with their following, because it just it's very deceptive.
Right.
You know, it's very deceptive because you can't do anything without following. They don't follow you for you; they follow you for the sole purpose of that. Oh yeah, this video is cool.
Well, I think that's a huge thing on giveaway accounts. It's like if you like this, share this, I'll do a giveaway. But then if you stop doing giveaways, nobody's gonna care that you exist.
Yeah, no one. Yeah.
So I do have one more thing for you on TikTok, so we can get on to anything else about social media. What size account do you think is a good time to start looking for brand deals?
All right, so it doesn't matter what your size is, essentially.
No, don't say that. Don't say that, because you're gonna get like 200 view Andes. You're gonna get 200 follower Fortnite kids going, oh man, I cranked 90s for 10 people today. Hey, Logitech, hit me up.
Hey, yo. I wasn't done yet. It matters what your engagement rates are. So, you know, you can have people with like 1 million followers cranking, you know, maybe 20K views, 10K views per video or less. That's a dog water engagement.
That's kind of trash.
Like, rule of thumb, essentially, a 10% engagement rate is considered good. At least that's what I've seen, and if, you know, anyone else feel free to correct or, you know.
What is that? A million and 100K then?
Yeah. That's like really, really good. That's a good engagement rate. 10% engagement rate is actually pretty good, not bad at all. And, you know, if you have a really high engagement rate, then you can leverage that, because brand deals, what they're like, okay, when you have brand deals, partnerships or whatnot with these people, ultimately you got to think of it from their perspective. Why should I partner with you? Well, I want to get more people to use my product. I want more eyeballs on my product. Ultimately, I want to get people to buy my product. How can I get people to buy my product? The more eyeballs on it. I don't care if you have 1 million, 2 million followers. If your videos are consistently doing like 500K, 300K, 200K, like some good numbers. And even if you're like, you know, like a 20K, 30K person, you know, following, you have a good platform. You can leverage that platform. You're getting the views and you can essentially get these brand deals. And that's what's so great about TikTok. You can get those sorts of views without having a massive following. You know, for Twitter, if you have, you know, like double-digit followers, could pass double-digit likes on your post, you know?
Yeah, impressions on Twitter is crazy.
Exactly. And same thing with Instagram. It's very difficult to get a solid level of engagement, and TikTok provides that at a level that we've never really seen before. So it doesn't matter what your followers or how big you are. With an asterisk, it matters kind of on really what's your engagement levels like, because ultimately, you know, you're working with another business, and what does another business want? To sell. How are they going to sell? With more eyeballs. How can you provide that engagement?
Gotcha. I like that. That's very smart. Okay, so talking about some other platforms, we know they're trash. They'll never be TikTok. They'll never be as good. They'll never be the same.
They're not trash. They're not trash.
Don't lie. They're trash.
They're not trash. They each serve a really niche purpose, for sure.
Well, let's go through them then. Let's go through each form of content, what the purpose is, and how to grow on that specific platform. I know a lot of people are like, let's go TikTok to this. Let's say you do a podcast, and you do a podcast every week on YouTube, and you put it on YouTube. You don't want to make TikTok clips. You're not a loser. You're not everybody else. You want to do something different. How do you grow your YouTube podcast?
All right. Well, I'm gonna be honest here. I am very, very, very strongly biased towards TikTok.
Well, aren't we all right now? I think if you care about data, you're probably biased towards TikTok. But is there a way that you can grow beside that? I've got one in mind.
Definitely. You're gonna want to essentially, obviously, leverage these other platforms. You know, follow their algorithm, and you know, if we go dive into the algorithm of every other social media, that's another 2-3 hour discussion, right? And that, I mean, the reason I focus on TikTok was because it's, in my opinion, it's the best.
Right.
But you know, you want to essentially do very similar things and utilize other platforms' abilities and stuff. You know, for YouTube, you know, use the YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Twitter Fleets,
So if you want to grow on a platform that's not TikTok, use off-brand TikTok on a different platform. So almost like it works really, really well. If every other social media platform goes and makes the same thing, clearly they've got something that's going right for them.
You know, you make a pretty fair point there. But I was just using that kind of as like a glaring example because, you know, I'm going to assume most people off the surface know the type of TikTok-esque type platform all of these other social medias have done.
They even have even Snapchat does it.
The
even
spotlight?
Snapchat does it. I'm like, people are really out here making Snapchat content.
Right.
Hey,
Crazy.
don't sleep on that
what if
Snapchat
I just
content, man.
take-
I got paid from it. I'm just saying.
Okay, listen. Dude, you don't gotta flex on us this hard, okay? Like, honestly, it's getting offensive.
Disconnecting.
Okay. If you make TikTok content,
Yeah.
does it not make sense to just go to all the off-brand TikToks and put the same video there too?
Oh, that's exactly what you want to do. Yeah.
So literally just repurpose the exact same video.
Yeah. Repurpose your content. Is 110%. Yeah.
Wow, what a joke.
Why work?
I want to say what a joke, but I mean,
you know? The biggest brands in the world do it. Like, why do you have the ability for like to post on multiple platforms through like a centralized, like a third-party app? Like, there's really apps out there that will let you schedule a post, the exact same post, and it will send it out to 10 different social medias: Pinterest, Twitter, Spotify. You know, everything.
Pinterest.
Right? Dude, Pinterest.
When's the last time you've been on Pinterest?
You know, here's the thing. We're all in the esports section, right? You know, we're talking about esports.
What, we making crafts? Are we crocheting?
5-minute crafts with the NCS videos over the background.
Oh my god.
What the heck?
No.
This man said, come on, get your content on Instagram, YouTube Shorts, Pinterest. What are you talking about?
Don't forget Byte.
Byte?
Who? What
You
is
guys don't know what Byte is?
What is Byte?
Byte is literally TikTok. Like,
Oh, you mean ByteDance? ByteDance owns TikTok. I'm confused.
You guys are talking around me right now.
No, come
What is
on.
Byte? He said,
Literally, like this is Byte.
Oh, is
Bro.
that one app that was getting advertised on Instagram because people said TikTok was gonna get deleted?
Yes.
Oh.
People actually use it?
Yes, there's Byte creators.
Let me get my notepad.
If they're making, honestly, watch it be just super slept on. They're doing like a similar thing to Snapchat Spotlight. Where they're giving like $1 million to the top creators every day or
Wait,
something.
what?
Like, crazy like that, you know?
Oh,
You didn't
I'm about
know
to get
that?
on Snap Spotlight too.
Hey,
Wait,
hey,
okay.
let me get on.
What are the-
let me.
What are the time limits for those other forms of content though?
I believe they're very similar in TikTok. I don't know them off the top of my head. I believe Snapchat Spotlights are also, 30 to 60 seconds. Reels,
Okay.
same thing. Fleets.
No,
about
Reels
it.
is 15 seconds, isn't it?
Yeah, reels are shorter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Reels is like actually cringe.
I
'Cause
don't
you
like
can't-
reels.
You can't like
know it's
you
right.
can't repurpose content because it's like way shorter.
Yeah,
Because I know I wanted to do just the same content on Reels before, and you literally just can't.
yeah, it's impossible. It's impossible. I think they do that on purpose too.
Yeah, I guess to make original content for,
Yeah.
for
Might be.
Reels,
Let's
maybe.
see.
But I think it just makes for instead of people using Reels. how
No,
they wanted it,
you can.
you can
I was
now?
right. You can change it up to 60 seconds.
Oh, you can now? They must have just fixed that. 2 months ago,
No,
wasn't it?
30,
For real,
30,
for real.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30
Okay, so you just lied to me. So you come to my podcast and
You want to
lied
fight, bro?
to me.
Right.
You never invited me, man. Come on.
Well, I didn't know what I was
Man.
dealing. I didn't know what I was dealing with when I.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, man.
I mean, I told you before, I'm down to do it, but you're gonna regret this. So
Okay,
I didn't know that I didn't know that a guy was ever gonna tell me to start posting on Pinterest.
Yeah, really.
to
He
get
said, "Come on,
views.
Alright,
Fortnight
so-
clips belong on Pinterest. Put them on
Facts.
Pinterest, you'll blow up."
No, here's the
overnight.
thing. Yes, Pinterest is more artistically or creatively, inclined. There are really very advanced and niche ways that you can advertise, not advertise on Pinterest, but Have you guys have heard of the term backlinks and SEO and stuff, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, search. Yeah. Well, okay. You got to remember, the point of this podcast is for idiots like us to get useful information from experts. So you can't be coming in here saying backdoor, saying SEO, saying Pinterest, all these big words. We don't speak this language. These are too big for us.
All right, let me give you
CMO,
let me give you the monkey explanation.
Yeah, monkey. Please.
Backlinks. If one monkey has banana, banana provider say, why your banana better than everyone else banana? Monkey has one reference saying banana good. Now 2 monkeys saying one monkey banana good. Distributor monkey saying, okay, you have little bit of credibility. If 4 more monkeys say banana one monkey good, distributors thinks credibility go up. That is what backlinks are. The more other sites mention and vouch for your credibility of your brand, or there's more mentions of you on other sites, the more reputable those sites are, the higher the quantity of those sites that are mentioning your brand. Google and other social medias will rank you as higher because you are more established.
Okay, so essentially, instead of just let's use just like using shorts as an example, because there's shorts on every platform now. If you make your TikToks, they're all 15 seconds, and you're big on TikTok, instead of just being big on TikTok, take the exact same video, put it on every platform, and then you'll be more credible because you've got a lot of followers on every platform instead of one.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily about followers. It's more about, mentioning, having your brand or having your things linked in sort of a loop, essentially. But yeah, correct. Repurpose your content. Exactly. Yes, sir. Content cycle.
So does that directly play into SEO or search engine optimization if you've got multiple different sites mentioning your brand?
Yeah, 110% it does. And usually SEO and backlinking and all that sort of stuff is mainly done for websites and whatnot, but it does help a little bit, at least, to driving your brand up in recognition for just general search engines, right? And if you have articles written on your brand, let's say you hosted a tournament or something, you hosted that tournament and you've had someone write an article about it, driving back to your brand. It's all about placing your brand in various different places because, ultimately, the more people that know about your brand, the more people that write about your brand, especially the ones who have more credibility about it, if they vouch for you, your credibility, according to the search engines and everything else, is just automatically going to go up and up and up. And there's just exponential growth from there.
All right, so let's get a recap. I think I've got a good idea. Just in case, you can correct me when I'm done here. But, so we got TikTok content is made to go viral, but it's a bucket system. So you've got to hit each bucket, which means it's a little bit time sensitive. So it's important when you post and the quality of your post, better to stay consistent with series-like content that is actually good rather than just throwing a bunch of content down. If you've got a video that's going viral, you want to take that and link it to multiple different videos so the hype from that video will continue forward. It'll translate into page views. Once you have page views, you want to have a link set up. So you need a business account on TikTok. Get a link set up. Have it go just like a Linktree or a Beacons. If you're cool, make your own website. Have it go to the rest of your socials. So it's just 2 button clicks to go somewhere else, whether that's your Discord, wherever, it doesn't matter. If you're already making TikTok content, go to the other shorts platform to do the same sort of thing. That way you're more reputable. Make sure that if you're doing things that are cool, like if you're a brand, this is more specifically for brands, if you're doing some things that are cool, make sure you get some sort of media coverage on it. So that's going to increase your backlinks and make you more reputable, whether you're looking for sponsorships or whatnot. And then it's important to also increase your SEO, which is the same sort of thing. Just get people to write about your stuff.
Yeah, SEO is just the general blanket term for kind of just that. I mean, backlinking falls under SEO, but yeah, couldn't have said it better myself, man. You summed that up really well. Holy crap!
Thank you.
Damn.
Speaking
Yeah.
of summing it up, we are working really hard on getting the outline and the intro figured out. That we did not have time to write an outro, so.
Right.
The outro for the podcast today is gonna be done by your very own NullPenguin. Ladies and gentlemen, he'll be running the outro. But before he does, speaking of getting your content to multiple platforms, watch the podcast here on Twitch. There'll be audio versions up as soon as I figure out how the heck I'm gonna upload them, and then there also will be a YouTube version. And maybe follow the Lido's TikTok. Maybe you'll see a couple TikTok clips of the same sort of thing. Talk about repurposing content. But for sure,
if you don't repurpose this into TikTok, I would literally fly over and murder you.
Clipping that. That's gonna be a TikTok.
Yeah.
But you'll see it on YouTube. It'll be around. You'll definitely make sure to see it. And hopefully maybe we'll build an even bigger audience for our second episode. But I'm Counter 3 Kid SJX Infinite. And we've got NullPenguin here to give us a little bit of an outro on today's episode.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, guys, thank you so much for having me on board here. It was actually enjoyable to have a conversation with you guys and just talk about the branding and how you can grow your own brand and just distribute everything. Just fun talk. I really enjoyed, speaking with you guys here, and I genuinely cannot wait to see how much did I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather go downstairs and eat some food, but I'm kidding.
Did you enjoy it enough to write an article about it?
We'll write an article, get some backlinking.
Yeah, write an article on us. Yeah, write an article on us.
Write an article?
Yeah.
I think we can arrange that. We can arrange that. I'm not even joking. We can arrange that.
Great. No, it's a good answer. It's a good answer.
Yeah. It'll go on eFuse for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, but
all right, carry on. I'm so sorry.
Keep this on the down low. But hey, guys, it was a pleasure being here. Thank you so much, and I genuinely cannot wait to see what other guests you guys bring onto the show. This has been really fun. I've really enjoyed it, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys later.
See you.
See ya.